my grave, letting evilness enslave me. Evil looks so lovely, covered in her lace of lies, and a silky smooth seduction just manipulates my mind. Her fabric of fabrication is fueling my fascination. While I'm intoxicated, she starts her assassination. Losing all my honor and my years to the merciless. Giving all my life away, but I'm just so merciless. So don't let her consume you. Even though her heart is black, her exterior is beautiful. She'll take your life away and strip away your joy. Pretends that she gon' build you up, but she just gon' destroy you. My friends fell low when they were so high. Got me running scared of myself, no lie. And I know I'm gon' die. I tried cold turkey, but when I'm feeling worthy, Satan sure trying to murder me. I'm doing myself dirty, flirting with what's perverted. I should follow the word, but I guess I'd rather be murdered. Excuse me, I mean martyred, cause I'm killing myself. My sin conceived a baby, and we gon' name her death. Breath, take it, she take my breath away, replaces it with poison, and I'm so swept away. I need some bread today, hope I wake up before they start my wake up. Somebody make me break up, I'm dating a
Dating a Killa, coming to you live with the live recording. I do not own the rights and the privacy to that song or production or music or copyrights. It's called Lecrae Killa, and he's a recording artist at the time with Reach Record. It is 0 hours 21 minutes. Sunday, July 12th, 2020. A live recording. And reason I played that, I want to get back and even for me, this is who I am. I am honesty, truth, resolve, resolution. And this is one of our recordings. I'm going to make one getting back to who I am. But this presentation is called Sex Demons. See, we no longer talk about those things, sex demons. Why don't we talk about the things that can happen after sex? And it's not a man thing. Can you please, I'm sorry, okay, put it this way. Now, you know any women? How many men they had sex with? You know you had one friend? Guess what? She had sex with 3 times as more women that I have, but her partners, she had sex with more people. Guess what? I never did gay stuff. I never slept with another man. I never been with 60 women. I don't have 30 women. I'm not out here being a player. I'm not a whoremonger. So what are you talking about? Why do we call that a cultural thing with men? And then with our own race men? I don't know. I know lots of men that's virgins. They met a woman. I know men that been with 2 women, then met a woman and got married. I know a men that never even seen a vagina and met a woman and got married. So what are we talking about? If you walk around, the 87% of men that marry within our own race is probably 83 now, because the numbers I did a recording on that. What are you talking about? It's killer. Like, I played that song for you to understand. Killer. Her feet go down in dirt, so don't let her consume you. Even though her heart is black, her exterior is beautiful. Even for the man, she'll take your life away, strip away your joy, build you up just to destroy you. Her fabrication is fueling my fascination. Why I'm intoxicated starts her assassination. So she take all she give you, she leads you. And this is what I'm talking about. See, you got to pay attention. Now, since it's Sunday, I can lead you to a scripture. Now, Because sometimes we need that deep ditch. I'm gonna say how you spell deep ditch scripture. I'm gonna say scripture. That was out the scripture. Because before, when I listen to people's stuff, I go study it. I look it up. There you go. If you need this one, because this is Sunday, so let's use the. I don't know the Quran or the other ones that I have looked at it and studied. I don't know the exact place because I never entered that. That's my next. Right now, I was looking at how Catholics being placed inside with Catholic people to see how it works. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lies in wait as for a prey, increases the transgressions amongst men. So, we this is what we do. And you trying to throw this on me? Oh, H to the no, you're not about to say. To act or goes against the law, rule of conduct, and offense. I asked the spirit, the creator. I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'm getting back to me. I'm gonna lead a man, woman, the black on black crime. There, you can say the NOI, you can say FBI said all that, but I'm just gonna stay on. Remember, go back to my old videos. The power of oneness, honor, love, respect, affection is different parts because that's gonna be part of my book, and I have a book written. I just gotta read it over and I wanna what I wanna do. I don't want to get millions in places involved because you know why? Because I have the creator showing me this. If I don't get involved, I want to find someone that's want to become part of the enterprise. This enterprise is not building. It's not for me. It's for the future. I don't care now. It's gonna sound funny. I'm gonna be poor. See, I'm not poor in spirit. I'm going to be poor because the beginning, it's going to take a little bit of money, and then it's going to take for me not to be rich. I'm not going to be rich. This enterprise is not going to build, and whoever join, I would tell that now, it's not going to make you rich. It's not going to make you, it's going to make you, your inheritance change. We're going to break the generational curses. I'm going to talk about what the creator gave me. And it's things I'm not going to talk about. But I want to form a enterprise of people that's ready to really go out and make this change now. Now, if you with us or not. And I know I want to be I'm a great brother, uncle, and a cousin as a man, and African Descendant, Indigenous, quote unquote, black man in America. But I might not meet my empress. I want her to be my skin. But if the creator present me with another woman that accepts me, I'm sorry. I have integrity for my race, but my shield of love is love. It's not gonna, but it's not. I know that going out of my race, it's not gonna end racism. I'm not gonna be oblivious that racism, if that even happens. If a woman I meet don't be my race or have none of my race in it, I know I'm not going to be oblivious that, racism's still here. I still get treated like a nigga. How the America was created, called us niggers and slaves. I still know how that works. I'm going to get back to me. And so when we look at the things that we're doing, the sex demons, this is a sex order. We on a sex order. I want to show y'all something. And you can call me crazy and all this other stuff because I see it and I don't care if nobody else don't see it. Transgression, polygamy relating to Adam and the fall. From the transgression of law is going over or going across. Now I want to see if I can. Oh, I didn't get the picture. Well, it's a picture that I have of a woman. And since Sunday, I want to finally share this with you. I closed it out. And I can't open it because of the pictures that's on there. So I'm going to leave it alone. And I want to show you all. What did I write? Oh, sex demon. That's what came up. About sex demons. And this is why you don't have to believe. You can go study this in the library. I'm using my phone because, as you know, the libraries are closed, so I cannot go get the books. But if you want, you can write in the comment section, or as you see my email in the description, write me and say, hey, go back over that and show us the books and show us the information that you use or what you was using. Succubus is known as a demon female lover who approach males in their dreams to have sex. And why I take this, it says in your dream, that's psychological. They call is understood Aleichem demon in the female form. So I had to learn that when a woman called herself a demon, when a man called himself Satan or Lucifer, they have to take that. If a woman say, I'm Lilith, anything that's under the power of evil, take it as it is. She seduces. She take you down into the deep ditch, as I said, usually through sexual activity. And that's the main thing. As brothers, I agree when sisters say it. But when sisters say it, it sounds as, oh, this is men. This is like, no, all men don't do that. Just like all sisters are not hoes. Just because she naked, if she a nudist, now I respect the lady that's a nudist. But she's nude all the time. That is not her MO. But of course, a little bit in her nudity, there is some sexual appeal because she got a little bit of energy of that because that's what she's expressing. And then a lot of time it's artistic. She's taking artistic picture. She know what it shows, and she should be mindful. And after a while, when you start saying, "Oh man, I care what people think, but then I don't." See, this is a difference between people. I care what you think, but then I don't. There's a difference. To say I don't care what nobody think, yes you do. Because I would ask a woman that's got these OnlyFans and doing sex, and what do your parents know about it? And as a parent, it's cool that I hear that, oh, my parents accept it. But when I hear, like, my grandma don't know, see, nobody know where you getting that money from. See, say that's your money. You got that bling bling, them dollars, that moolah, that cheddar, that cheese. But where is it coming from? And you got to ask yourself, are you okay with where that money come from? And it usually, the description is back, and then you even talk about Incubus and Sucubus. Now, a Succubus. Now, we're going to go over this. Because we are really being stuck in Sodom and Gomorrah. A female demon that had sexual intercourse sleeping with men. Appearing in dreams in order it has seduced men through sexual activity. The male counterpart to the succubus is the incubus. And this is why I don't intertwine with a lot of women that's very sexual, because I don't want to get into their destruction. You can say it's not destruction all you want. You can say whatever you want. It's destruction to me. Demon in the male form that seeks to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women that corresponded. And there's no differences between them. Oh, that's a good one. I got to do the night hag because I butchered George Floyd, but that's another story. And so what happens is they become you and they take you over sexually. And and the reason this is important because I don't want young men and young women think that is okay. And if you are a part of my crew, the young men family and young women family, it's not okay to have multiple sex partners. You're sharing who you are with that person. Sex is not empty. I'm sorry, even from the first time, even not being able to explain it. Sex is not empty. There's no such thing as empty sex. You feel it. That's why you're doing it. Spiritual alignment between two people in many cases is said to exist after two people are physically intimate, and others is formed after intensity, close, spiritual or emotional relationship. It's in the spirit. It said intensely close. It wanted me to say ritual, because you perform a ritual when you lay down with somebody, because the ritual of who you are lays in your sexuality. There's just you have a oh yeah, that's what you have a sexuality. And if you don't think you have a sexuality, that when you lay down with somebody, that you don't join together, you don't join together, then you are sadly mistaken. And a lot of people, when it comes to sex and love, it's not love. It's incubus, and you are stuck having sex with this person. And another example is we be coming into it. That's why they say Sodom and Gomorrah, city mentioned in this book of Genesis, and it destroyed. And this going to be part of it, of my presentation. This is going to be part of my presentation. Hopefully that picture's in here. Oh, that's what it was called. Now I know. I want to give you an example. Now, if any belief, you're about to be mad at me. So if you're part of my family, I would say now what I'm about to say, and I'm going to say this through this is the spirit, and I'm still alive. I said this multiple times. My life is not bad. I'm speaking truth. And if you can read a book that was 20 years ago, and you can say that's truth, then what I say, I want you to really put your thoughts into this. I really want you to think about that. Now, I'm going to do it with what we know, right? The fall, what cause of man, I'm starting now. The fall of man and woman, the Creator told Adam, right? Let's go, Adam. Even though I say woman was born first. That's me. The spirit of Adam and Eve. And it's funny how they're not brown, but they was in a land where people was brown skinned, whatever. And I don't do that. We are gods. And we are this and that, and kings and queens. And the reason I don't say that, because I still have to give you some more information. And I will try to do these every Sunday and not throughout the week. So I have a presentation on Sunday. Okay? He told Adam what? What did the Creator tell Adam in the beginning? Huh? I will walk it with you. He told them, right, do not eat of the tree that causes disorder in the creation. Thus humanity inherit the curse and guilt from Adam and Eve's sin. Now I'm gonna do this with you. Now, cause I want you to see it. And it's just not the Bible. This is every religion uses this. And they all start this way. So we can that's how I know religion. What is religion? Cause I wanted to show you this. What is it? It's okay, religion is called the conversion of Israel to Christianity or conversion to entire groups once. It's example through the Middle Ages. The order, now I want to show you the order of the church because I want you to pay attention to where I'm going. Because there's an order. And I want to see if I can pull it up again because I really want to show you what I see. Because you're really thinking I'll be making this up or people systematically organized set of rules drawn by qualified bodies of the church. What is this a picture of? Ooh, I want to see the what we did. Let me see. Is this shit? See, now when you try to find this stuff and I didn't save it. But this is not new. I've been looked this up. I was studying and then I should have wrote down the information of where I found it. But the Pope is the first order of all of the the religions, the church. The Pope is. That was so Adam ate for that. Okay, now I want you to really read what it says. Disorder in the creation. What is disorder in the creation? Now, I thought this was very ironic too. In the month of June, and this is not this is not an attack on one group. This is the truth on a group. This is why I would never stand for this group, because this is what caused everything to fall. Before June, these people was not marching in Black Lives Matter. But the crazy part about Black Lives Matter with gay people, homosexuality people, bisexual, transgender, and queer people, June is over. What are they doing? I want somebody to answer this question for me. June is over. What are the LGBTQ community doing? Please help me out. Please. Oh, okay. They're doing nothing, right? Exactly. They only joined for 1 month. Nobody said nothing. But I'm going to mention that. And so we got them only joining for 1 month. So now you see where I'm about to go with this? People about to be upset. Because something we don't talk about. And the reason, if you think back and just think about this. Shakespeare, every warmonger, colonizing general, Julius Caesar, Michelangelo, because I'm about to go over the order and disorder in the creation. This is where it all started. This is where it all started at, right? The order in the creation. This is where it all started. What did Eve do? What did Eve do? She ate from the tree. But what is the tree? And it's a picture of the what? What is it a picture of? Because I'm not gonna tell you things because I want you. Because the first person, I want you to think about it. The forbidden fruit. Why did they say Eve was with Lilith? Now I didn't get this from nobody. Who was Lilith? Who is Lilith? That's Adam's first right, created from the same clay as Adam. Who is Lilith? 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 Now you got you. I want you to be thinking. Okay? I know they keep showing this damn TV show, which is out, which is crazy. That is a TV show called Lucifer, the prettiest angel. Nope, y'all not thinking. Y'all not thinking. People are not thinking. The most beautiful angel. Who was called the most beautiful angel? You see where I'm going? Who was called the most beautiful angel? Wasn't it Satan? So again, now the forbidden fruit, disorder in the creation. Yes, I'm using it because it's a Sunday. I need to use the Bible with you people. With everybody that's playing what caused the first disruption, the first disorder in creation. Do not eat from this tree. Do not go do not touch the tree. The forbidden fruit is what? What do we call the forbidden fruit? What do we call the forbidden fruit? You see? Woman, isn't it? Now, you look at this picture. Do not touch from this tree. Remember Lilith. The prettiest angel came to her. Who is the prettiest? I have not met a man on this earth prettier than a what on this earth? A female, a woman on this earth. The prettiest angel in the world is a woman. This is not the dish you women. That's a female right now. Now I'm going to use the word female because I used to say it because I don't want to say a woman or a girl. I don't want to call a woman a girl, so I call her a female, which she is. And we accept the XY chromosome, so I'm going to call you that. That's where. So the most prettiest angel on this earth is who? Lilith. And Eve ate from the what? Forbidden fruit. Right? Didn't Eve... I typed for that verse. Oh. For all of mankind. So for all of mankind, it just showed you it was going to the disruption of us 2-4. And he told her, you may eat from the fruit. It is in the middle of the garden, which it must not touch. It's in the middle. So the disorder of creation. Eve ate from the garden. The garden is known as what? In the forbidden fruit. The woman is the garden. Now, you can say I'm messing with words. You say anything I want. But no, that's not what happened. And the reason I brought up the LBGT and all the generals, Shakespeare, King James, all the original, all the men and actors. That's why you should never want to be an actor, men. There's a reason you don't want to be in. It's probably okay, but we never changed. That's why I said, to do something, you have to make it what? Renew, right? We never renew Hollywood. So why would you join Hollywood? Why would you join the music industry? Isn't the prettiest angel the one that made the most prettiest music? Come on. Y'all not thinking with me. Y'all stuck. You didn't nobody's reading. Nobody's paying attention. It causes us in humanity and an inherited sin and guilt. So when Eve ate the forbidden fruit and then Adam tried it, you know what she did? They had the first homosexual experience. That's what happened. The first homosexual experience destroyed life on earth. And you want to know who was gay? And I'm about to wrinkle your feathers. Jesus. Jesus was a woman. Why you think Jesus came down for, and now let's say you listen to that story. Why would the Creator send a man to redeem from a woman? The woman was redeemed. Because when they cut her at the cross, what came out the cross? They cut her stomach of blood and water. And that's the birth of a baby. When the placenta is cut, it's a mountain, it's a gushing of water coming out. If you ever seen a picture of that, it's very disgusting. And blood and water came out to cleanse you. Because the baby only through what is cleansed? Birth. Every new life gives us a new chance. Because when I was born, when you was born, when your mother was born, when your father was born, your aunt, cousin, brother and sister, nieces and nephew, your grandparents were born, that's where the first redemption. Because you were born and you're living in water for 9 months. You're already in redemption mode. You're already redeemed. So how was you being redeemed already through that? But that was part of it. And that showed us the cross. And when you enter the crossroads of life, it's a matter of you become life and death. Now, I ain't going to say our death is that renewing, but we're hoping that after we live on the earth and we do everything we supposed to do on earth, so people, and this is why I am here, and I'm going to get back to this. I'm sorry, my African descendant, indigenous, quote-unquote, black women, the things I said. I know how you are, but I know why. That is one of the reasons. Men, I know how we are. That is one of the reasons. And why? That's one of the reasons. The disorder of man and woman came through homosexuality. So what I say unto us, I say unto all, it's our path. It's our destruction. But, see, I added that one. Ooh, I don't know, that just came out of me. But you have to choose wisely. Who do you want to be? Who? And she can change forms. Her feet go down her door. And I'm not doing this against women and men. I'm not doing this because man and woman. Because it's symbolic that it was a woman. It's a woman that came into the tree. That's a woman. Eve gave in to homosexuality, out-of-body disorder of the creation. She dissed the order. Disorder. That's why the word dis is in there. Of the creation. So, he said, Adam, if Eve did it, we would have been all right. But for you to do it, it it didn't go well. This is the lack of and not part away of order. So the order was already set. So I want everybody to really think about this. The presentation of sex demons, Incubus and Sucubus, what are they? And I want you to really think about now for things you can do to heal and to dispel all your sexual ties, your sexual gratification. If you're married, get back to your wife, get back to your husband. Let's get back to loving one another. Let's get back to something we never seen before. I never seen a full-blown household of love. My mother and father was there, but father was one of those guys who thought to go out. And I met men that already said their mother went out. My father just happened to be one. I always feel that's just one relationship that's going to really help the other person. But that's why I need me a partner. I don't want to say, oh, I'm a man. No, I want her to say, what do you need help with? Women say it's not their job to be my mother. No. But hopefully I'm a nurturer. Because it's not my job to protect random women, is it? But hopefully that you can get that from me. But if I meet my wife, I hope I can get some nurturing out. I can get some kindness. I can get some tender care, some love. I hope we can go back to love again. Because this is not it. And if we keep listening to people, I want to show you this picture real quick. She looked very satanic to me. I don't know, and I always said this. She looks scary to me. She's one of the ladies, and I'm happy I can give you an example. And I'm sorry, and this is nothing about what she said. That's not why I did this. It was in my heart, in my mind. Now, and she looked very homosexual. She looked very gay. She looked very gay and homosexual right here. Y'all don't see that? She looked scary. This looked very scary. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to the old Jada Pinkett. And they got into, this is Lilith. If you're going to picture Lilith, Halle Berry, or of that nature, Mariah Carey, Gabrielle Union, them are Liliths. The most prettiest angel in the world was not a man, it was a woman. Those prettiest music, you ever listen to a woman sing? The most prettiest music in the world is a woman music. Sorry, it's not a man's. For a woman, yes, I hope so. But that's why we are the way we're doing this. A homosexuality is the reason we're here. Jesus was a homosexual. All the generals that conquered places were homosexual. That's why they all, if you look at even gang mentality, they all having sex. If you look at all these industries, they're all having sex. And we don't want to get the truth within religion. This is the perversion of original religion. I put it at the end. So I want you to see that. Y'all have a good day. And I hope this presentation has opened up your eyes and it caused you to say, dang, what can I do sexually that cannot make me enticed by just a big booty or some man with muscles, or I'm a guy and a woman got a big booty, big breasts. What can I do? How can I love my family more? How can I love my daughter so she don't turn out the way? How can I love my son? He don't turn out that way. How can I love myself so my example can be the best example set forward? Selah.